Hey, what's going on, folks? Ziggy Rock. So this is week one of our School of Life Bootcamp, and we're working on how I see you and who are you, right? So is it real or is it Memorex? That's what I want to know. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and do my how I see you in the mirror, okay? And this is what I want to try to encourage you folks to do as well, okay? So you look in the mirror and you kind of give a description of what you see and maybe, who you are as a person. I'll kind of give you a rundown of it and just kind of a dry run, okay? So here's me, right? So I'm going to look at myself and what I see is I see a 52-year-old guy. I got gray hair, I got some wrinkles, but you know what? Hey, at 52, I've been in the sun, I've been in the military, I've been, down some tough roads. So how can I look light and, shiny if I've been down that crazy road? Nose is crooked. I've been punched in the face a lot. Done some martial arts and some fighting. So I can't expect to be all pretty, right? Ain't doing any modeling anymore, right? Casablanca, can't got nothing for you, baby. So I like my hair short. I'm not worried about my hair. I don't really like gray, like I said, but it is what it is. As far as my body goes, as a 52-year-old, being a health and fitness coach and a trainer, I like to think that I'm pretty strong. I'm not as muscular as I'd like to be, but my pain holds me back sometimes. As far as the way my body functions, I think it functions pretty well because I'm always thinking about, how can I be healthy and strong and flexible and encourage other people to do the same. As far as a guy, a man in general, I think I have good integrity. I didn't always have that. I would cheat and lie and steal and hurt people, and I didn't understand the ramifications and the repercussions of that until I learned contrast. And I live my life now by contrast and try to find that gray area in the middle. It's not just black, it's not just white. Sometimes there's a gray area, and I learned a lot about how to find that balance years ago. So yeah, as far as a guy goes, I learned integrity and character. I learned leadership in the military and as a manager. I feel I can be trusted. I have discipline, and yeah, I think in general I'm a pretty good guy. I don't mean to be narcissistic, but I know myself. I know when I was an ass, I treated people incorrectly, and now I live my life in a way where I live out loud. I have nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed of anything. I make mistakes, and when I do, I say I'm sorry and I apologize. I try not to do those same mistakes over again. And yeah, I just want to encourage people to be strong and live their life out loud, and encourage young people and women to be strong and to get over their past. I've been abused in so many different ways. I was so mad and pissed off and violent that I couldn't look at myself because of the hatred and the violence that I had, and the anger even that I had towards my parents because of what I had to go through growing up as a kid. But see, I dropped that off a long time ago. It's baggage, and now I don't carry any baggage. And I encourage other people to search their heart. And if you got to get rid of some baggage, let's start going through it. All right. Sometimes you need other people. I went through it by myself. Put it through my head and my heart, and now I don't have baggage. I'm light. I don't have a prison wall built up around me anymore, so I'm free. I'm so thankful that I'm free. I'm a believer, so I believe that there is a God, and he is my creator. And so yeah, I seek joy and I seek his peace, and I want to share his love with other people. I'm not a preacher, but man, I can share over and over again what God has done for me and how he's changed my heart and my life. So that's about me in a nutshell. As far as my relationships, I try to keep my friendships straight. I don't lie to my friends. I don't try to cheat. I'd rather do something for them than have them do something for me. But I'll accept, people doing stuff for me. It's hard sometimes. But all in all, I don't think I'm a bad guy. And I can now look at myself in the mirror in my own eyes. And I don't have to worry about being shameful and feeling unworthy. I'm feeling good about myself, and it took a long time to do that. So I'm going to encourage you guys to do the same thing, right? So it's not everybody who can look themselves in the mirror and see into themselves, and that's what I'm going to encourage you guys to do, okay? So take a few minutes, look in the mirror, go through it. If you got some stuff going on, write it down. start chipping away at stuff. So in the year 2016, you can be totally different than you were in 15, right? So if I can help you, don't hesitate to connect with me. You know, all kinds of ways. They're all over the website and, you know, on this Facebook page and on YouTube. So, hey, I'm Ziggy Rock, and this is how I see you, right? So this is how I see myself. Hey, here's looking at you, kid. I'm out. See ya.